Grow a garden. Why is this game so popular? This is a question I've been asking myself ever since I started playing, and in today's video we are going to break it down. So why is Grow a Garden so popular? Why is this a record-breaking game? It holds the record for the most active players in a single game at 21.6 million concurrent players. And no, that isn't just a Roblox world record, but the all-time world record across all games. It's actually insane. So without further ado, let's hop right into my reasonings as to why I believe this game ended up being so successful compared to any other game on Roblox. I have come up with 5 reasons as to why I believe this game is so successful. Starting with the first reason, simplicity. The game is really easy to understand. You spawn in with an empty plot, buy different seeds from the shop, plant them, and wait. It's a really simple, casual, and laid-back game, so it can appeal to anyone. Unlike different types of games that have different standout points to appeal to certain types of players, such as Dress to Impress, for example, appeals to people that like fashion, or the new Hypershot game, that's a shooter game, may appeal to people more competitive. I feel like Grow a Garden can appeal to anyone. Also, with the game being created as a simulation and tycoon style game, it's already taken a really good formula that has worked well for Roblox games within that genre and expanding upon that formula, making it better in its own ways. My second reason, and I believe the biggest reason I came up with, is replayability. They added a feature to the game that I haven't seen much from other games, which is that your garden can grow while you are offline. Like, yeah, we have seen shop resetting for certain items like daily rewards and such, but having the entire gameplay mechanic being able to continue while you're offline is a huge deal. It gives players a big reason to come back to it. Say you have something come up, for example, whatever reason it may be, you want to take a break from the game and play something else, and you close out of the game and you could come back to your stuff being grown. It adds an extra reason to replay the game. Another thing that adds replayability is the live events. The developers host live events on Saturdays where they do what's called admin abuse. This is where they add a lot of stuff to the game, which ranges from them adding some of the best seeds to the shop, such as adding the giant pine cone and burning bud seeds I was able to get, along with adding some of the best gear shop items in the shop, like the master sprinkler, along with a few better ones I wasn't able to afford, like the grandmaster sprinkler and level up lollipops, as well as adding a lot of rare weather events, sometimes stacking them at once. Hold it! I know. You may be thinking, what are mutations? Real quick, if you are enjoying this video, please be sure to smash that like button, because that leads us up to my third reason as to why I think this game is so popular, which is RNG. RNG ties into mutations. Mutations are these different types of effects you can get on your plants you have grown, which makes them more rare and worth more. These can range from golden and rainbow effects that can appear whenever your plant regrows, to a lot of different kinds of weather event mutations that can occur from playing the game or from the admin abuse. And there's a lot. And I mean a lot. There's a grand total of 65 mutations in the game currently, which could possibly change by the time this video is uploaded, as they update the game so frequently. All of these mutations have different multipliers on them. That'll make your plants more valuable. You could also let your plants sit for a while without collecting them because the mutations stack, making your plants become extremely valuable. I'm not going to waste your time scrolling through every single mutation to show the multipliers, but if you are looking for certain mutations that you do have yourself to find the multipliers for, I will leave this page linked in the description below. But another thing that ties into RNG is the shop resets. The shop has different items with different prices that can do different things, whether it be different seeds for plants, different gear shop items, which can increase plant growth speeds and mutation speeds, or leveling pets up, or the pet shop, which you could buy eggs from that'll do different things, ranging from increasing your walking speed to others giving your plants mutations every so often. It has a lot of different things to choose from, but the RNG factor to this is that the shop resets every 5 minutes, which could present to you some really good stuff, or on the other hand, some stuff that is not so great. But this is what keeps the game interesting and fresh, because you never know what you're going to get. Instead of everything being instantly available if you have the money to buy them, you have to also wait for certain things to appear in the shop. Also, the shop is all linked together, so you aren't able to reset your game hoping to find the plant you want. It's the same shop throughout every single lobby, so you have to wait until what you desire appears. So this leads me up to my next reason as to why I believe this game is so popular, which is consistent updates, which is obviously needed for any good game to be consistently successful nowadays, which they do so by adding new items in general, whether it be new plants, mutations, pets, or even gear shop items. This gives players new pieces to the game to look forward to, but that isn't even the biggest thing in my opinion. Like I mentioned earlier, the admin of use live events also ties into the updates category because this is where they give a set time for when they are going to do the 1 hour live event, which this past one I participated in was Saturday, August 9th from 9 to 10 a.m. for me. Don't worry, they will have it set on the Grow a Garden page beforehand if you'd like to participate in them and you are unsure when to join. But this event is actually insane. I've been grinding the game consistently for the past week at this point, but none of that time compares to what all went down within just this one single hour. So many new mutations and weather events I haven't seen before, to them dropping really rare stuff that I haven't been able to get my hands onto. So I believe these events add a lot of anticipation and replay value as the current active player count skyrockets throughout the event. The game usually hovers around 1 to 2 million active players, but during this event, it went way above that. Around 5 minutes in, I checked, and it was sitting around 12 million already, which is insane on its own. But then to reaching over 20 million before the event came to a close, almost breaking its own record again, which like I mentioned earlier is set at 21.6 million concurrent players. So these live events definitely work. My fifth and final reason I come up with as to why this game is so popular compared to the rest is the development team. Obviously, without the dev team, none of this game would exist. So what do I mean by this exactly? Well, I believe the mixture of the developers is what makes this game great. Beginning from a new and up-and-coming developer, Dev by David, he made a good, well-rounded game, and the numbers speak for themselves. But pairing this new and upcoming talent with a seasoned veteran developer in Jandel, which has worked on plenty of successful Roblox games beforehand, such as A Dusty Trip, Wacky Wizards, Gunfight Arena, the list goes on. But they could come together and expand on the already great game and continuously improve it, as they have been doing. Like from the live events to the new mutation ideas to the new plants added to the game, everything. With the development team behind the game keeping the game new, updated, and fresh with the live events and everything in between is why this game is thriving. So to wrap up this video, my 5 reasons for why this game is so popular is 1. Simplicity. 2. Replayability. 3. RNG. 4. Consistent updates. And 5. The development team. If you feel there is something I may have missed out on, or if you have your own thoughts as to why this game is so popular, please let me know down in the comments below. If you made it to the end of this video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Roblox videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.